Alrighty, B-Bay40. I decided, since I got Prestige 5 on my main account, I was kind of getting bored with just going in and just shooting zombies because there's really nothing to work toward anymore. So I decided to take an alt account and go in fresh in Zombie Uprising and see if I could make Prestige 1 in just 1 week, just 7 days. So this is a series of videos I'm going to do that shows that it is possible. And I'm going to point out things that I should have done that I didn't do that could have made it even quicker. I honestly think it could be done in about 5 days, if you got the time. And I'm talking about 4 hours of playing a day. And if you put more in, you can get there quicker. So this is going to be broken up into multiple videos. I think at least a dozen because of the amount of time it took of playing. Like I was saying, 4 hours a day. And I'm going to try to condense it as much as I can. So, but anyway, we're starting off fresh. I mean, ground zero, never played the game before with this account. And the number one thing I'm going to recommend, which really isn't necessary, I think you could still do it in 7 days if you do not buy the game passes. But I'm just, right here, I'm just showing latest updates. So Brian just did a new update, a new season Battle Pass, number 13. And I'm going to browse back to my badges 2 years ago and see if I've ever completed a Battle Pass in my early days. Because I just started playing Zombie Uprising again the end of July. Like the 3rd, 4th week of July, I just went back and started playing again after not playing it for like 3 or 4 years. I didn't play. Because back then, and now I know so much more. I've learned so much more about the game that I did not know back then. Back then, I had almost got Prestige with my main account, and when I came back recently in July, I saw that they added a tier 11 and some other new guns, and I wasn't happy about that because I had to go and grind and get all the money to buy all these new guns and then get Prestige. I'm going to go all the way here, and it's, like I said, a series of videos, about a dozen or so. I'm going to try to post as many as I can each day in order to show how it can be done in just 1 week. You can get Prestige 1. But I'm not actually going to get Prestige 1 because I highly recommend that nobody just Prestige until you have the money available to buy your way back up to tier 10. And that's what happens. Every time you Prestige, you put right back to ground zero again. You're back to tier 1. And you got to work your way back up and earn all the guns again. So the best thing to do is to get yourself about $2.5 million saved up. It'll be the green number up at the top. Right now it's 0 because I'm starting fresh. Get yourself about $2.5 million. Start fresh. Start with $2.5 million before you Prestige. That way you can buy yourself all the guns all the way back up to tier 10 and then start earning money again. So I highly recommend this. Get the VIP and the Elite Battle Passes. They're on sale still, I think, right now. It's only 450 Robux. I mean, that's pocket change, $4.50. I paid the $7.50 from my main account when I got them. But it makes a really big difference in how much money you can earn. And that's the key to leveling up and buying all these guns and getting through the tiers. You got to have game money, game cash. So at each gun, costs a certain amount. Tier 1, the guns are only $750, and you're given most of them up front here. You only have to buy 3 in Tier 1, and they're $750. Okay, Tier 2 is $1,000. Tier 3 and Tier 4 are both $2,000. I believe Tier 5 is $3,500. Tier 6 is $5,000. Tier 7 is $7,500. Tier 8 gets to $25,000. They start really jumping up when you get past Tier 7. And I make Tier 8 in just 2 days. And I'll show you that when we get through these videos. Tier 8 is $40,000. Tier 9 is $90,000. I'm jumping ahead here. Tier 8 is $25,000. Tier 9 is $40,000. Tier 10 is $90,000. Tier 11 is $200,000. So what I'm showing right here now, I'm going to decide which gun do I want to start with. And what I'm showing here is I went through and created a spreadsheet that shows all the guns in the game, about 122 different guns. And I rank them according to their true damage, is the amount of damage they do in a minute, accounting for downtime, reload time. So this here shotgun, the MCS, 870 MCS, I actually used this for quite a few tiers, quite a while. What I'm going to show you is that, this is the best gun you can start with in tier 1, starting fresh. But I'm going to show you how to make the gun stronger as you advance in the game. Each gun has the option of adding modifications, and we're going to cover that. And the mods cover anything from like, you could put a special tip on the barrel. You can put a special grip on the barrel, on the gun for holding it. And all these things stabilize the gun, make it more accurate, and actually give it a little bit more power. The big ones that you want to get is the modifications to ammunition, different types of ammo. And the best ammo that you want to get is the armor piercing. You can get the armor piercing ammo when you get the gun leveled up to up to level 30. That's all you need to do is get the gun up to level 30. So here I got, I wanted to go back and just play a different map. I didn't like that particular map to start off with. Ideally, you want to get the smallest maps in the game because you want the zombies to get to you as quick as possible, so you can kill them quicker and make more money quicker. So, I mean, this one here is still not the best map to start with, but the zombies do tend to come quick, or, yeah, I'm just checking. I should have checked this more often, how much XP is going to take to level up to the next level. I mean, you start off, you level up pretty quickly. You can get to like level 30 in a day. But after that, it starts to get a little bit slower in leveling up. I mean, by the time I finished completing buying every gun in every tier, I was only level 60. I ended up about level 60. And I'll show you in one of these videos, I'm going to upload an image that shows you how much total money you're going to need. You need about $4.5 million to get through all the guns that you need to buy to get prestige. And the only way you get the money is by killing zombies. Now what I'm doing here, I'm using the grenades, because the grenades, when you hold a gun in your hands and you throw a grenade, whatever gun you're holding gets the credit for the kills, and it gets the credit for leveling up the gun. So I want to try to level the gun up as quick as possible. And I can't do it with the RPG, the bazooka or whatever it is they give you to start with. But if you don't care about leveling up the gun, which I think is something that's important to do, and you don't care about the battle pass, which I'm also going to talk about, the seasonal battle pass, then I do recommend, as often as you can, using the tertiary weapons, using your RPGs, using your rocket launchers, your grenade launchers, because they kill the zombies quicker than any other gun in the game. Even your tier 11, tier 10 guns are not as good as the tertiaries. Tier 10 MGO, best weapon in the game. Tier 9 has the POR 20. Also very good for taking down zombies, but not quite as good as the MGL. Now, the things I'm doing also, we'll get back to the game itself here, instead of getting off on a sidetrack here. You want to power up these spheres. You see the red lightning when I kill the zombie? It's going to the sphere behind me. There's 4 spheres in each game that you've got to charge up by killing zombies. And it takes 100 kills to charge up each sphere. But when you get all 4 spheres charged up, it activates the Pack-a-Punch machine. And the Pack-a-Punch machine will double the strength of your ammo and also give you some extra ammo. So the number one objective, besides just killing zombies and earning some cash, if you want to get to kill zombies quicker, earn more cash, you got to get the Pack-a-Punch working. So concentrate on that. Concentrate on getting yourself close to a sphere so that when you kill the zombies in that area, it'll charge the sphere. You see all the red lightnings going to that one there. So there's 4 of them, like I said. There's the red one, there's a green one, there's a blue one, and one that actually looks pink, but they call it purple. So there's 4 spheres that you need to charge up completely in order to get the Pack-a-Punch operational. And the other thing too is, I don't know why this happens in the game, but you can get them all charged up in these first 6 rounds in the first map. And I recommend that you do that before you go into the next map, the boss round. And that way you can Pack-a-Punch your primary gun and your tertiary weapon, your bazooka or RPG, whatever you got. Pack-a-Punch that. So each round ends, you end up with a care package. And I don't know what I did with my keys here, but I got myself kind of confused. So anyway, don't forget to get your care package each time. It gives you more points to work with to buy the colas, which is the another very important thing you need to do in the game is get all the colas. Now I'm playing in a private server. The private server automatically gave me the Revive cola, so I don't have to buy that. But there's a Juggernog, doubles your health. There is a cola that increases your reserve ammo. And your ammo that's in your clip. It'll increase the ammo in your clip. I think it's the yellow or the green one. I get them confused. And there's the brown one will double the fire rate of your gun. If your gun fires only 100 rounds a minute, it'll increase it to 200 rounds a minute. There is the blue machine will increase the speed at which you can run in the game. Comes in handy to be able to run a little bit faster. So make sure you get all the different cola machines. Very important. And also when you're shooting the zombies, I'm trying my best, but I keep forgetting sometimes, you want to concentrate on headshots. The headshots do an extra 50% damage to the zombie. So you can take them out quicker with headshots. But also it's one of the Battle Pass objectives is to kill so many zombies with headshots. So you'll be helping yourself in 2 different ways. One way is getting more damage to the zombie when you shoot him in the head. And the other is just simply completing a Battle Pass challenge. Now, I don't know if you can see, I kind of got my, up in the top right, I got my name over the challenges. But the challenges are survive rounds, repair barricades, explosive kills, just kills in general, and the headshot kills. You get 5 daily challenges for the Battle Pass each day. Each one's worth 7/10 of a level. So you can get, if you complete all 5, you get 3.5 Battle Pass levels by completing your daily challenge each day. So, and the reason I'm mentioning the Battle Pass, the important part of the Battle Pass in the end is it gives you a 20% increase in the amount of money you can earn by killing the zombies. And that 20% will help you in being able to buy the guns sooner. That's why I highly recommended the Elite and VIP membership game passes. Because those 2 combined give you a 75% increase in the amount of money. So if you want to get prestige as quick as possible, or get through all the prestige levels as quick as possible, those battle passes, those game passes come in, are really handy in helping you to do that. By increasing the amount of money by almost, you can actually double the money you can get from killing zombies with the battle pass, the game passes, and also you can join the Roblox, the USSR, is it USSR? USS, I don't know if you, probably not US, it could be, I don't know. But the, the developers group, Roblox group on their Zombie Uprising page, if you join the group, you get a 10% boost in money just by joining the group. That's something, it's free to do. It won't cost you any Robux or anything. So you can essentially double the amount of money that you make in the game with these game passes, battle pass and group pass. So anyway, that was a big boost. Helped me to actually be able to do this in 7 days without playing 6, 7, 8 hours a day. I only had to do, as I said, an average of somewhere between 3 and 4 hours a day of playing the game in order to complete this challenge of getting prestige in just 7 days. So now what I'm doing, I try to get into, I'm still throwing grenades because I'm trying to level up my gun. If you look in the bottom right, you can see I'm now, I believe it's really small text, but I believe I got up to level 8. And that's just playing, this is round 6 from start. Playing 6 rounds in the game. I managed to get my shotgun up to level 8 already. But you want to get at least to level 30, whatever gun that you like to use in the game. Because level 30 is where you can get the armor-piercing ammo, which is a big boost as far as killing the armored zombies. So I'm just checking here to make sure that red sphere was completely full. Well, whoever one was behind me there. So I think it was the green one actually. So anyway, I want to make sure that that was completely full so I can come here to the Pack-a-Punch and Pack-a-Punch my guns. So I should have Pack-a-Punched the this guy here, my RPG, instead of the little my secondary weapon, the pistol. But if you're not interested in, like I say, leveling the gun, which I think you should, or the Battle Pass challenges, use that RPG as often as you can. Even, I mean, round 1, round 2, round 3. The quicker you can kill the zombies, the more money, the quicker you'll earn money. So, don't be afraid to pull that RPG out in early rounds, because it kills the zombies quicker than any other gun. They are the most powerful weapons in the game, and will get you through these tiers quicker. Get you to earn enough money quicker than any other handgun or rifle, shotgun, machine gun, anything. Nothing can compare to the RPGs. So, and I do use it occasionally. I will bring it out, and the more I get into this, these series of videos I'm going to do, you'll see me using the RPGs more and more. Because one of the objectives, even in the Battle Pass, seasonal Battle Pass, is to kill with explosive rounds. And explosive rounds can either be the grenades or the RPGs. They both qualify toward explosive rounds. So, now as far as surviving in this game, what I want to mention is the number one rule to survive in this game is don't ever stand still. You've just got to be constantly moving. Especially in some of the maps that are inside buildings, which a lot of these are, like the Dead Mall, the one we just played, the Penthouse, Kill House, the Knocked map, Red Brick Industrial. All these, vast majority of these maps will have spawns all around you. And I tell you, I'm not exaggerating. If you stop for a second, a zombie will be on your back and hitting you before you even know it. Because the game is like all these games know where you are, and they always spawn zombies behind you. It just seems that way all the time. So the number one key, you say, I'm not stopping. You don't stand still. And just, think that you can go toe to toe with the zombies, because you'll lose. You got to keep moving. You got to keep rounding up the zombies into bunches like I'm doing, and kill them in groups with the RPG like I was doing. So I just cut that out because it's pretty much the same thing over and over. And I'll be talking about that. That was the courtyard, the boss round, horde round. I'll be talking about that again. So I just wanted to come in here because I've got 8,000. I wanted to check all my statistics. I want to see how I was doing battle passes. You only need to do, I only recommend doing, 7 rounds, just a couple maps, and then going back and just checking on things and get yourself situated and make some objectives of what you want to try to achieve, whether you want to do battle passes. And also, I'm just checking to see how many more XP I need to get to my next level. See, I've already made level 10. And just playing 2 rounds from the very beginning, I'm already up to level 10. I think that's the reason why I quit, is because once you get level 10, you can go into hard mode. And you want to start using hard mode as quick as you can, because it gives you a boost in XP and a boost in money. It'll give you an increase in both of those. And you can't get into hard mode until you reach level 10. So now that I've got level 10, I'm going to go ahead and go back to playing. And but I'm going to get as much money as I can here first, and I'm going to check on, always check your cases whenever you come back into the game, and open them up so you can get whatever money's in there. So I don't know what level I am. Just check this out right here. So I'm going to buy some more guns now since I've got the money. And move my way up into the next tier. So now everything's bought in tier 1. I can now go into tier 2. Now tier 2 guns are just $1,000. I can actually buy all 7 of them. There's 7 guns. I got $7,000. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then I'm going to show a little piece from my spreadsheet comparing all these different guns to see which one is still the best gun. And it turns out that my MCS shotgun is still the best gun. Tier 2 guns, there is no shotgun in tier 2, I don't believe. If it is, it's not as good as the tier 1 shotgun. So you can see right here, these are all tier 1 and tier 2 guns, and the best one you got is the PKP in tier 2, which is a light machine gun. And the reason that one is the best is because of how much ammo it holds. So it could do a little more damage than the other guns without having to reload as often. But you can see the tier 1 870 MCS is still the best gun you can use so far between tier 1 and tier 2. So I just want to put that out there so you can see. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to buy the rest of the guns in tier 2, which will unlock tier 3. Even though I can't buy any tier 3 guns yet, I'll be able to unlock tier 3. The other thing I want to look at too is whether this 1911 pistol is better than the tier 1 pistol. They're both about the same. There's really not much of a difference between them. So I'm go ahead and get these guns here all paid for and purchased. So now I do want to look at tier 3 now. And you see tier 3 has a SPAS 12, which is a little bit better shotgun. And I do use it for a little bit in the next video. But I got switched back to the MCS because of the level that I've got it up to already. I've already leveled it up and where I can start applying mods to it. So I end up using the tier 1, I think all the way through tier 4, tier 5. It's not till tier 5 that you start to get some better guns. So anyway, this is just video 1 to start off with. And I'll be doing, like I said, about a dozen over the 7 days it took to get Prestige 1. So catch me in the next one. I'm going to try to do that one here soon. I'm going to finish this one up and I'm going to get it uploaded to YouTube so everyone can see it, see the start of this series of videos. So thanks for checking it out, and check out the others when I get them uploaded if you're interested in seeing how well you can do or how quickly you can get Prestige 1 in the game. Alright, thanks again. I'll see you in a little bit. Bye.